to start the stream. Where is idle? Oops, oopsie doopsie. There we go. There we go. Okay, it's automatically doing its thing. Wow, I didn't even have to do much. Hold on one second, everybody. Get you. Give me 1 second, y'all. Automatically, wow, it really is automatically doing its thing. I love it. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm sending out the, gonna send out the link. Hopefully the mic is working. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, how y'all doing today? Hopefully everybody's good. I'm gonna check real quick. Mic 1. How's the mic? Good. I'll put a time of when the show starts, the show proper starts. Welcome, y'all. Hope y'all having a good day. I probably should have put the cover up. It's all good. I see the shadow watchers. 1 second. Oh, man, I am rusty, boy. I'll tell you what, I am rusty. It's been a while. I know I did a stream maybe last week. I must have did a stream last week. I'm pretty sure I did one. But I haven't done like one of these kind of streams, like where I actually like talk about stuff, have stuff ready to play, you know, have like actual stuff we could talk about and have that going. Got a lot on the table tonight. I'm gonna try and keep it short, see if I can keep it under an hour. I don't know, we'll see. No promises. No, actually people love it when it goes long. I've been told several times people love it when it's long. I don't know, man. I read the room a little too much. Maybe that's my problem. I be reading the room too much. Oh man, I got echo. Don't you just hate that? I got echo. Okay, so for those of you in here, I got like somehow I was able to make it work on other platforms too. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's not just YouTube. We running it in on 2 other places, but I don't know. I'm just playing around with it. People are watching it though, so whatever. We'll see how it goes. It's a Friday night. Let me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, good. I had like a delay. I had like a weird delay. I hate when that happens. YouTube, you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys something. Ever since last month, YouTube been acting weird, and not the normal kind of weird. The kind of gaslighting weird, where they like tell you got no views, and then you got all the views. So here's what's happened to me. I'm gonna tell you a little story, and I've been feeling gaslit a lot lately. So I'm gonna give you like the black pill, the black pill, and then I'm gonna give you the white pill, and then you take the gray pill, whatever. So what happened was This happened a month ago. I was looking at my views, and again, I'm not an obsessive person about views, but I want to improve. Like, I want to actually figure out how to like reach more people, different types of people, all that stuff. Yeah, yeah, alpha investors. We'll talk about that in a minute. I think it's hilarious. I I think it's hilarious. We'll definitely talk about that. What's up, Savaka? We'll talk about that in a second. Let me put a pin on that. Let me write that down. I always do best when I always do best when I have notes. There we go. All right. So I've been feeling gaslit lately, and the reason why I've been feeling gaslit lately is YouTube will tell me I have no views, and then it'll tell me like maybe a day later or 2 days later they'll be like, bruh, you got all the views, great job on that last video. Like, literally it'll tell me this is the worst video you've ever done. Like, every video is like, this is the worst video you've ever done, you screwed up. And I'm just like, what did I do? What have I done? What's wrong with me? Like, I'm very self-critical, right? I'm very self-critical, you know, and in a healthy way. You know, there's a difference between being critical, self-critical, whatever, and being like you have like depression or you hate yourself or something like that. I think that's a difference. I have a healthy level, I would say, of self-critique. Like, it's based in something, right? It's not like self-loathing or something like that. Because I see that happen. That's very common on the internet. People who are like big, especially the big YouTubers, they have some sort of like self-loathing or something going on. Won't be speaking on any names this time. We'll be in a different stream. That's for a different stream for another day. Man, there's some streamers I actually watch once in a while. Actually, there's some streamers I listen to more. Is that weird that I listen to more streamers than watch? I don't watch streams. I have it in the background like it's a radio. In my opinion, I think it's the new radio station. I think it really is. Like, streaming is the new radio. Podcasting is kind of like almost passe, and streaming has become like the new radio, the new, like, you have to be listening to it live. Sometimes they take it down for whatever reason, all sorts of stuff like that. What's up, Jeffrey? I didn't know Jeffrey could use the computer. Oh boy, Jeffrey's a dog, y'all. Somebody got loose and is on the computer. What's up, Jeff? Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I've been feeling gaslit by YouTube, right? And so YouTube has been telling me both things. Like, you have no views, and then at the same time, the best video you've ever done. And so I've been conflicted, right? And the thing is, which is good, is it gives you a delayed gratification. So, you know, like, if you just have faith in yourself and in your work, it will probably turn out okay. And if it doesn't, you can learn from it, right? So it's been a lot of blind, like, you're just doing it, right? You're just blindly doing something. So it's a very interesting experience for me, kind of like figuring out what people like. Now, again, I'm not a view chaser. You know, I will always try to improve. That's the goal. And looking at the views is kind of like it's one of the, in my opinion, one of the things I see of like, okay, I'm doing better, or am I doing worse? Whatever. But that's like inside baseball. One thing I did get accused of was grifting, which is so funny because these days people are so. Oh, what's up, Spark55? How you doing, bro? People are so. People project. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that for a second. I've been meaning to talk about this. Cults and YouTubers, man. YouTubers and their cults, bro, is so toxic. I have to say, the last month has taught me one thing. You know, and that is the people who are like fans of whoever you're talking about. They really be coming in with the blind, not even like looking at your channel, just be blindly attacking you. It's just like, dude, I don't know what you want from me. You know, it really shows you how the state of terrible mindsets. And by the way, my channel is like a medicine at this point, because people have been telling me, and I've been very happy. That's why I like a little tip to the hat to my own self, you know. I've been very happy because my mindset stuff has like actually resonated in people. It's the worst performing stuff I've done, but that just kind of goes to show you that I will do something that I care about no matter what the views are. I don't care. I want to do something, I'll do it. The Office videos, they're tremendous. People love them, but They don't do anything, and I don't care because I know I have faith in those videos. I believe in the content that's in there. Like, no one is talking about the mindset, personalities in an office. Nobody is doing that. I'm telling you, on YouTube, it's like, it's more skewed, not in the way I'm talking about them. It's more skewed towards like archetypes. I talk about elements of a mindset, right? These are pieces of a person, right? They're not the person. These personas, that's why I was very careful not to say archetype. I said persona, which means a piece of it, right? These pieces make a whole. And all these pieces of pies, all these slices of pies, you put them together and you get somebody. Did you just say Yin's makeup tutorials? Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. I need to, see, now that's grifting. Cause you know how I feel about makeup. It is the most, you want to talk about bad for the environment? And by the way, we will be talking about ESG tonight. Don't you worry. We will get there. The title of this episode is so funny. Quantum Magic Desantis ESG. It sounds like an anime or an attack or something. Quantum Magic Desantis ESG. No. Makeup is the worst thing for the environment. It's one of the leading damaging things to the environment. It's the most toxic thing in the environment. Do you remember when China? Probably shouldn't have said China. YouTube does not like it when I talk about China. By the way, my katana videos about China do the worst. They are the absolute doggest worst. They are super shadow banned. I can prove it because I would go into an old account. I have one old account, and that y'all know that account is an old account. And I would go in that account and I couldn't find the video. I would type it in and I have it in the keywords in there. And I would type it and YouTube was like, it doesn't exist, bro. And I'm like, well, I'll be danged. It don't exist, huh? I must be crazy. I must be nuts, huh? All right, I see you, player. I see you. I know the game. I get you. You got your overlords, okay? You got your overlords back in the factories over yonder in the sea. Okay, I get you. I'm not stupid. I see you, player. It's okay. Savaka says, you know what's happening. 1,900 products move. You know what happened? Hey, we're going to talk about that MagicGate, okay? I call it the Civil War, okay? It absolutely destroyed the entire magic industry. I saw magic cards. Ooh, I got to write that down. Magic card shop story. I'll tell you a card shop story. I got a horror story to tell you. Let me remember. Hopefully I'll remember that. Let me just write this little note down. I don't want to spoil it. I'll remember that. Hopefully I'll remember that tonight. Man, this episode's getting kind of stacked. I hope I remember all this stuff. There's too many stories, and you guys keep giving me more stuff. Savaka says, dude, YouTube is messing with you because you are our commentary channel and your topics are flagged trending topics for suppression. You gotta switch to celebrity gossip and makeup tutorials. Also, that's why Spark55 says makeup tutorials. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, you're right. You absolutely right. You nailed it. I am kind of a commentary channel, aren't I? I'm flagged. My topics are flagged for trending topics. I gotta be careful, huh? I gotta start. I used to do code words, but it was so coded nobody could find my videos. I don't know, man. And then I got rid of all the code words, and now I am getting views. It's getting kind of scary now. I'm getting weirdos showing up talking about I'm a grifter. I'm attacking Tim Pool. Oh my God, you don't know him. I know him. I'm on the inside. Like all these fanboys, they're like, I'm on the inside. I know him and all this. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Y'all have no idea how many comments show up in I would call it the gutter. YouTube's like, these are trash comments. The AI is getting too good. The AI be like, hey, what do you think about all these garbage comments? I'm just like, I mean, they're baseless. There's no base in them at all. Just copy pasta NPC stuff. Like, you don't know him. I know him. You're a grifter. Like, they're crying in the comments. You can feel it. You can feel the tears. I'm just like, this is a wet comment. This is a very wet comment. There's so much soy in this comment set. I'm just gonna just leave it in. Just leave it in. I don't even care. Just leave it in the bucket. I'm not trying to soy everybody up with this stuff. Who needs that? There was one interesting comment in the Magic video. I'll have to address that. I actually have a comment for that, but I haven't had time to engage it. Let me see now. There was one more thing I wanted to talk about. A lot of projection. These guys are I think they're drug addicts for their YouTube content creators. Cause man, the way they light up when they see comments about their videos about their guy, like who's searching this stuff? Who's typing in Tim Pool exposed? Like, come on, guys, grow up. And everything I do is genuine. Like, guys, you guys remember I used to work with a YouTuber who will not be named, a big one, over a year ago, and I was not about that life. I just said, nah, I'm genuine. I only talk about stuff if it's genuine. If it's not, then I just don't talk about it. Is YouTube, can YouTube be a job? Sure, but I want it to be something I care about. Otherwise, what's the point? Otherwise, you stay at the job, stay at the office. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be my own sulker on my own channel. Can you imagine? There's YouTubers who are like that. Look at the guys who are like big YouTube channels who talk about nonsense that they don't care about. You can see in their body language. Yeah, this thing happened the other day, and it's like they don't care about that topic. Anyways, let's go into topics I care about. All right, so this Magic 30th thing is so out of control. This is next level of grifting. Okay, I have to give Wizards credit. I was giving them so much shit. I called them, what did I call them? Dragons of the dump. I was calling them, I was calling them all sorts of names. Sinners of the swamp, dumpers of the drunk. Listen, man. Wizards of the bloat. There's so much more, man. Dude, it's awful. The Mages of the something. I forgot what the Mages one was. Mages of the Musty. I know that's not right. I can't remember what the Mages was. But anyways, it'll come to me one day. I'll wake up and go, oh yeah, that's what it was. So these guys, they said they sold out. Okay, imagine if you will, you said, hey, I'm gonna make a game. A set of cards from back in the day, and I promised you guys I will never reprint these. But guess what? I changed my mind. I'm reprinting these cards. And now if you were holding a card that you deemed valuable, like a Black Lotus, the value of it could go down based on its release. Nobody knows. It's never been done before. No one has ever had a bunch of new proxies come out based from the restrictions list. Nobody's ever done that before. It's unheard of. Imagine if Bitcoin, if Satoshi came back. If Satoshi came back and said, Bitcoin is no longer valuable. I'm forking Bitcoin into new Bitcoin, and it's called Gold Coin or whatever. Do you have any idea how much damage that would do to Bitcoin? It would permanently damage the pricing forever. Forever. It would probably never come back. I think it's fair to say, right? And so Gold Coin would shoot up to the moon, right? So that's kind of what Wizards is doing, even though the proxies are, in my opinion, I'm not an expert, I'm not a curator, I'm not an insider. This is just someone who's been playing Magic for about, since the 90s, okay? Since 1998, was it 8 or 7? When did the Phantom Menace come out? Because that's when I bought my cards. The year before, right before the Phantom Menace came out, that's why I started playing Magic. So I can't remember what year was that. Someone tell me in the comments section, because I remembered buying my first bunch of Magic cards, and they were just a junk bunch. Like, I feel awful. Those cards were probably super valuable. I had Mirage. I know I had Mirage. I had Ice Age. Oh man, I had Pokemon cards that were rare. Like, I would be making money today. You just think about all the stuff you damaged as a kid. You're a stupid kid. I was a stupid kid, okay? I was a smart kid, but I was a stupid kid. I knew Pokemon were, again, Pokemon cards. Y'all don't remember my story. I got suspended from... I'm just giving up all my life story. I got suspended from flipping them cards for a short profit. So who knows how many, like, Charizard or whatever, Blastoise I just sold for like pennies compared to what it's worth now. I just think about that stuff and I just shiver. I'm like, oh my God. Because I think about all the tens of thousands of dollars people are probably making off my bag. And that's on me. That's not me being salty. That's on me not being forward thinking enough. I'm just, a kid looking at short profits. When you're a kid, $10 is a lot of money. Ayo, what's up, sus? What's up, bro? What's I talking about now? Oh yeah, the magic stuff. This MagicGate stuff is so bad, bro. So they started gaslighting people, telling them it's gonna be the biggest release ever, right? Even though people purposefully pretended it ain't nothing. Aleph, what's up, bro? Aleph says, my brother and I used to shoot our G.I. Joes with a pellet gun. Oh my God, dude. Oh man, my heart goes out to you, dude. Oh, Lord have mercy. Can you imagine how much those must be worth? Oh my God, dude. I think about that stuff, dude. I just think about all the Teenage Ninja Mutant. Man, I just butchered that whole thing. I am definitely Southern. Think about all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and like Transformers and all them toys that are probably worth tens of thousands or 5,000 or 3,000 or 4,000. Oh man, that hurts me, man. I just think I lay down at night thinking about that stuff sometimes. Oh man. Oh man, Sus said it. You said it, man. You know it's bad when you have to bait unsuspecting customers. Let me tell you something. These guys have no shame. They went after Yu-Gi-Oh YouTubers, Pokemon YouTubers, telling them, hey, promote this. And they had a lot of extra money. That tells you already they knew they were going to make a lot of money. They were trying to make a lot of money. They had a lot of, because they were going to sell more, or they were going to sell a lot for a lot less. Or they were going to sell a lot more of the, they were going to make a lot more money, but it's like the reverse. They were, instead of printing a lot, they printed few because they priced the cards so obnoxiously, high. So they planned on just like having enormous profits, like just all the profits. Why does that sound like I'm thinking of profits? The other kind of profit. Aleph says, my brother still has a full Voltron, but missing a few keys. Parents took it away from him early before he could F it up. Oh man, those parents they thought ahead. That's smart. They thought ahead. Hey. What was I talking about? The magic ending. Oh yeah, so the ending of this whole thing. So when the release came out, this was like what, Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it was Tuesday. So Tuesday, the release was out, and out of, I think it was, they said either it was 10,000 or 20,000 they made. And I think I want to say it was 10,000 they produced of these packs, right? And boy, oh boy, having only 1,900 successfully sold and 2,500 attempted sales, that's bad. That's really bad. That's gonna destroy their entire plans for next year. Their plans are now, hey, how do we move this dead product? And believe me, they're gonna find other ways to sneak it in there, okay? And by the way, Savaka, you were talking about Alpha Investments. Yeah, this channel's kind of based. I'm not gonna lie. He kind of had a heel turn. He owns a store, and apparently he felt the burn. He was feeling the burn all year, and finally they wore him out. And with this Magic release, he lost all hope. He got blackpilled to Magic. He got blackpilled. Hasbro has no shame. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is why I am. You guys know me. I have no faith at all in any Omega corporations. Corporations are like, again, I'm no like socialist or anything like that. But you know how I feel about corporations. Like they're a soulless entity. So their purpose is to just soul rend as much liquid as possible. Just suck it out of you. Just. I'm sure someone's gonna meme the heck out of that. But that's what they're doing. That's their point. Their whole thing is to just leech as much as they can. Just get as much as they can out of you. You know what I mean? Just if they could take a bite out of you, they would. If it was legal to bite you and make profits, boy, it'd be the hunts. We would be hiding in the woods. Yo, is Hasbro still here? Hasbro shows up. Yeah, Hasbro shows up. Hey, it's terrible. Oh man, they show up like they like you in the outback, and they one of them aborigines who can eat humans, cannibalistic. Oh man, that is so ridiculous. What's up, Max? What's up, bro? Anyways, so to find out they only sold 1,900 and they shut everything down. They told everybody, hey, we sold out. It's all good. We good. I think that's hilarious. That kind of shows you already that they it's over for them. I think Magic cards are gonna be like way more expensive. Let me show you something real quick. There is an article here that says, I think it's right here. Where is it? Is it up here? Why? No, that's not it. I must have closed it. Dang. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, in the article I was looking at earlier, it was like, prepare for Magic cards to be even more expensive. And it will be more expensive. Look at this part. It says, by making the cards not legal in tournament play, many players see this Wizards of the Coast stepping around the rules established by the reserved list. With so many players not wanting to spend thousands of dollars on a Black Lotus, having new cards printed that are explicitly not allowed to play is frustrating for fans. Wizards of the Coast stated amid aim of giving players the feeling of opening classic cards is also seen as tone deaf due to the incredibly high cost of the packs. I'm gonna tell you right now, if they had just made this $100, probably would have been a nothing burger. People would have bought it and just been quiet, in my opinion. Now, would I have bought $100 of these proxies? No, you can make like a stack of proxies for $100. You can make your own stack of proxies. There's a website and I forgot what it was called. I'm sorry. You can Google it. It exists. It's a pretty good site. They make I think they show you however many you can custom make your own proxies. It used to be on cardconjurer.com, but freaking Wizards of the Coast were such losers. They were harassing the young man who was running it, and the guy was a kid. He's I think he was 18 or something. He just turned 18 or something. Was it 19? I can't remember. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting old now. I hate it. I think he was 18 though. I watched my own video. I'll be like, he was 19. I'm like, no, I'm a liar. He could have been 19, but to me, that's like a kid. That sounds wrong. Now I'm incriminating myself. Let me just stop right there. 19 is an adult. 19 is an adult for legal reasons. 19 is an adult. Okay. All right. There we go. And this channel's going down now. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. He was young, and he can't. I mean, when you go to someone young like that, you try to throw lawyers at them. You're just intimidating them. Let's be honest. They're very easy to kind of, in general, not everybody, but normally 18, 19-year-olds are very easy to kind of shake down with legal stuff, right? With law stuff. They kind of bend the knee a little bit. That's not everybody, again, but most of them in today's Western age, yeah, that's the typical person who is 18, 19 will probably bend the knee to whatever corporation tells them, okay? That's usually the case. So they knew they were preying on him. So that sucks. That kind of tells you who Wizards are. All because it's proxies. I mean, he was offering a free service. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Let's go to the next topic, and that is, I'll tell you my story real quick about the Magic cards. I noticed the price is going up, which is not a good sign. Either that means the dollar's going down faster than the cards can sustain value, or it means the cards are also going down with the economy because of these jokers screwed up with this whole thing, and all the card shops are now trying to hedge their bets on old stuff being valuable as opposed to the new stuff coming out. Because I noticed the booster packs going down in price when you buy them. They're getting cheaper and cheaper. The other day I went, I think it was last week. They were like, it's a Black Friday sale. Just pick something. You just pick a draft booster pack. It's free. They're like, we're giving it away. I'm like, oh, okay. I'll just take that one. Thank you, I guess. And it was like a free lottery ticket to me, because it's like a free scratch ticket to me, because they're like, what, $4 or $5? You open it up, see what's inside. It's usually something good in there. Not always the case, but usually, I don't buy new stuff that often, right? I'm kind of an old head. I like to buy whatever is, anything before wokeness. If that sounds weird when I say it like that, everything before wokeness, because that's usually when they were started. That's when they started to really shill out garbage. Just mass produced trash cards, in my opinion. Anyways, I'm focusing way too much on 30 minutes of magic. Jeez. Well, I did say magic in the title. Let's go to the quantum part real quick. You guys want to talk about the quantum stuff, or you guys want to talk about Desantis? Let me see. Let me see what's a longer article. Whatever is the longer article, we'll skip. I think I have a video of the other one. Let me see here. Good. Let me find it. It's right. Uh-oh. I ended up clicking on the wrong thing. I'd be like, that's not the one. That's not it. I don't know how that happened. Oh yeah, there it is. There's like 10 windows open. I think it's this one. All right. Yeah, we're going to do the quantum thing real quick. All right. And boom. Scientists claim to have created a tiny wormhole in the quantum realm. All right. And now I'm into the quantum stuff, okay? I'm all up in the quantum. That sounds wrong when I said that. I'm all up in that micro hole. Nope. That's also bad. I'm in that place. Nope. Still bad. This show is going to become... Yin starts to just have slurred his words into some terrible things. Montage. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and just. Sorry if the audio is weird. I try. Your boy tries. All right, here we go.
Miniature news.
Let me know if you can hear that. Can you hear that? Okay.
Yin micro news. Alrighty. This one's from Zero Hedge. Recently, a group of scientists discovered that quantum systems may mimic wormholes, theoretical shortcuts in space-time, in that they permit the instantaneous transfer of information between distant places. Despite the fact that quantum particles are unaffected by gravity in the same manner that classical objects are, the studies team believes their results may have ramifications for investigating quantum gravity. The study appeared this week in the journal Nature. Quote, the relationship between quantum entanglement... The relationship between quantum entanglement, space-time, and quantum gravity is one of the most important questions in fundamental physics and an active area of theoretical research, unquote. California Institute of Technology physicist Maria Spiropoulou, the paper's primary author, claimed in a press release, quote, we are excited to take this small step towards testing these ideas on quantum hardware, and we'll keep going, senor. Probably should have said senor, unquote. It's time to take a breather. It should be made clear that the researchers did not really transmit quantum information via a space-time rip. All right, we're out of here, boys. This was fake news. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Come on. What are we doing here? Why'd you lie? Come on. You did, huh? What? Oh, man. That's what I want to hear. Where's the space-time rip? Okay? I want to see a big black hole. Whoa. Whoa. Not that kind of hole. Okay? Keep it to yourselves, y'all. All right? Which in principle would unite previously disconnected parts of the universe. Think of it as folding a sheet of paper in half and sticking a pencil. Oh no. Don't say in between the folds. In between the folds. Oh my God. Since the paper represents space-time, you may use it as a gateway to connect two seemingly inaccessible locations. And here's a tweet by Sundar Pichai. And we can look at that in a minute. For a minute there, I'll just pause and hold for a second. so we could read it through and all that science jive. There you go. It's a tweet link in there. Probably have that there. In theoretical physics, there is a theory that posits wormholes are analogous to quantum entanglements. All them entanglements, which Einstein notably referred to as spooky action at a distance. Ooh, spooky action at a distance. Last time I saw that was the Ku Klux Klan. This indicates that the spins of entangled quantum particles characterize them uniquely, even at large distances. Due of their special bond, I missed my spot there. Due of their special bond, quantum particles make excellent teleportation prototypes. I need glasses. That's it for me. Separate research from 2017 showed that the gravitational description of space-time wormholes is equal to the transfer of quantum information. The new group has been investigating the problem for themselves for some years. They aim to demonstrate not just the equivalence of the two models, but also possibly of describing information transmission in terms of either gravity or quantum entanglement. Scientists at Google were able to utilize its Sycamore quantum computer for the task. Quote, we performed a kind of quantum teleportation equivalent to a transferable wormhole in the gravity picture, unquote, said Alexander Zlokapa, a graduate student at MIT and a part of the team in the release. Quote, to do this, why I sound Russian now? To do this, we had to simplify the quantum systems to the smallest example that preserves gravitational characteristics so we could implement it on the Sycamore quantum processor at Google, unquote. And there's a tweet there by the New York Times talking about in an experiment that ticks most of the mysterious boxes. I'll put that right there for you to read. A link there as well. All right, a quantum bit, qubit, that's kind of cute. A qubit was introduced into a unique quantum system, and the scientists that then saw data leaving the system. According to their paper, their information they had placed into one quantum system had exited the other system through the quantum counterpart of a wormhole. The researchers added that the teleportation of the quantum information was consistent with both quantum physical expectations and the gravitational knowledge of how an item would move through a wormhole. All right. To see how this wormhole works, to see how this quantum information transfer could evolve in a more complicated experimental setting, the team aims to construct increasingly advanced quantum devices. It has been 87 years since Einstein and his collaborators first described wormholes. Made by the time the concept reaches 100, scientists will have figured out how they work. There you go. That comment section must be spicy. And that's it. That's it for Yin News there. Thank you. Back to you, Yin.
Thanks, brother. Thanks, Yin. Give me 1 second. Let me get this rolling. The camera's not working. Okay, the camera's working. All right, give me one. Bunch of nerds playing D&D with rocks and tape measures. Yup, dude. I was disappointed when they were like, yeah, we're not actually like messing with the space-time continuum because we understand how that can affect everybody. And I'm just like, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, you're right, but I kind of want that in a weird way. Is that messed up? That's probably messed up. Probably shouldn't have said that. I mean, on one hand, I'm glad they're not doing it, but on the other hand, it's kind of cool if they did do that. It'd be the last thing we ever saw, of course. It'd be the end of humanity, but probably be cool to see a giant hole in the sky that's going into another realm, like in them sci-fi books, man. That's that's gonna be the premise of my book. Like a giant, a hole in the sky. No, that's terrible. A hole. That's right. It all started with a hole. Yin just censored you. Did I just censor you? What happened? How did you get censored? Are you good? Oh, YouTube is censoring. YouTube censoring me? I thought you were getting censored. My bad. I don't. Did I say something? What's going on? Did I just get like? Did the stream block the comment going through to you? No joke. Really? YouTube blocks certain words, huh? See, that kind of makes me worried. Let me check the section real quick. I'm gonna do something interesting. Let me put the volume down and check something. Yeah, it's like it's funny. I'll see certain things happen on like as a normal user. Then if I were to see out then on my side everything's going good. But then like I'll look in the actual live stream and I'm like, oh, something's going on. I'll clean up the language. You can't type certain words like shadow ban comments. Huh. Let me see if I can look at the maybe there's something in the comments here that I'm no, I don't see anything. Yeah, let me know if you can't get something through and it's like I'll put something that says all there. I'll do that. Hopefully the live will be better. I don't know. Hopefully it will. There's a little bit of latency, so I'm a little bit ahead, and you won't see the change until like 30 or 40 seconds later. We'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the next topic. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully it will reflect. It's not reflecting on my side either. That's weird. I just changed it and it's not. Huh. YouTube's weird. All right. That's weird. Sorry about that. If you're watching this in the replay, yeah, there's some weird stuff going on. I'll see something and then it'll disappear, and I'll go, well, I can't fix it if I can't see if it just disappears. I don't see anything. I don't know. It's weird. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to find out if there's something in my settings that's doing that. I don't know. I'm sorry about that. I don't think there is. I made sure I lifted like every possible thing that they had that was like in the settings that like was a restriction. I lifted. I took it all like myself. But anyways, let me get to the next one. So I have a theory. Let's go into that. And then we'll go into the ending, which is the ESG stuff. So let's go into the and it connects. They connect. Okay. They both connect. So I have a theory. Let me go here. Actually, let me just take this down for 1 second, okay? Let me take that down for a second. I have a theory, okay? Just imagine yourself, envision yourself something, right? Okay? Actually, hold on 1 second. Let me see real quick. Let me just. I'm trying to see. Let me see. Let me see if this works. You'll see where I'm going with this in just a second. Let me see if that works. So what I'm trying to do right now is trying to give you like a visual so you understand where I'm coming from, and it doesn't look like I'm gonna get that visual. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not showing me like the visual I'm talking about. This is not. Yeah, that's not working. Always whenever I'm like on the spot, it's not gonna work. But oh well, it is what it is. Let me just get a diagram. Let me do. Is there a whiteboard? Whiteboard. Okay, let's do that. We'll do that. We'll use the whiteboard. Oh yeah, I had this the whole time. I forgot what that was. What the purpose was that for? Let's clear it. How do I clear it? Erase the whole thing. Can you clear the whole thing? Zoom out. Trash. There you go. Erase all. You can't erase the whole thing. The whiteboard is weird. Like, do I have to erase everything manually? What? Erase all. Erase all. No? Whatever. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I don't really like that. You can't really make a new one? Look at me mess with this whole thing. Yeah. Okay, we'll just it's gonna be really ugly. Okay, so bear with me, guys. I'm gonna just clean this whiteboard so then you can get a visual of what I'm talking about. I just thought of it now. That's why I thought it was like a valid thing to do. All right, so I have a theory, okay, that there is 5, okay, there is 5, do 5, there's 5 armies or kingdoms or whatever. I'll say kingdoms, 5 kingdoms, okay? All right, there's 5 kingdoms, and you'll see where I'm going with this. In the next year, there is going to be, you'll see it. It's going to be pretty obvious. Now, this is not my idea. I'm just expanding on something someone else talked about before, which is Sticks and Hammer 666 is a YouTuber who talks about political stuff. Where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. So he had the political 5 armies has begun, right? I'm just expanding on what he was talking about, and it's my vision of what's happening is a little bit different than his. So you'll see where I'm going with this. So there is 5 kingdoms. I think of them as kingdoms. You can think of them as mindsets, personas, whatever. It doesn't matter. 5 groups, right? 5 factions. I say kingdoms because these are people who don't really interact in a very they don't interact on a daily basis, right? These are people who are secluded. They're like separatists in a way, not in a bad way. They engage with people. They're people. People are gonna go with who they agree with, who they like, who they gel with, who they identify with, whatever in their daily life, right? They don't go out of their way to have these discussions, right? It's just not normal. Although it would be nice if that happened, but that's just not reality. People like who they like, and that's all there is to it. So here we go. All right, so you have the Desantis army, the Desantis kingdom. All right, the dissenters, the dissenters. I'm gonna say the dissenters. Okay, no offense to the dissenters. I'm not making fun of you guys. Why are they black? That was not on purpose. You know what? I'm just gonna make everybody black. Forget it. That makes it easier. Otherwise, I can get in trouble. I should have made them like red, but all these colors are not very. Let's just use the basic. We'll use black, and then you have Warhammer's army. All right, Warhammer Kingdom. All right, the Empire of the Emperor. Okay, the God Emperor. Okay, is that how you spell Emperor? I think that's how you spell it. All right, the realm of the God Emperor. Okay, realm of God Emperor. There you go. Rogue. That's not how you spell rogue, but you get what I'm saying. I'm not gonna go any further than that. You all know what I'm saying. Then you have Frankenstein. All right. Yeah, Frankenstein's castle. All right, is citadel of hell of dementia. The dementia gates. The dementia gates. The next dementia. Oh, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get taken down because of my comments. And then you have the anti-Franks. All right, the anti-Frank leftists. Okay, all right. They want a young leader. They want someone young. They want someone preferably brown, right? Oh, what happened? What's going on? Oh, I'm turning into a boomer, guys. It's finally happening live. They want somebody brown. They want somebody. They want a woman. All right, they want a woman. Probably. It's probably gonna be Kamala. Okay, that's probably what they're gonna go for. Can you click on that? Can I drag that? You can't drag that. It's over. I don't know how to use this now. I really don't. Like, I haven't used this in a long time, so I'm rusty. All right, so that's 4 people, right? And the last one is the yee. I'm gonna stop before I get into further trouble. Hey, you guys can see the whole thing. Maybe I should drag it a little bit to the right, to the left more. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm sorry. Here we go. Does that make it better or worse? It probably made it worse. We'll find out. All right. Someone's. I knew, Greg, you'd like that. The yee. There you go. All right. So there's that. Those guys. The yee's gates. The yee haven. All right. the cul-de-sac, the e-farms. The e-farms. No, we gotta have a better term. The farmland? Nah, that ain't work. That ain't gonna work. The temple, the Yi temple, the monastery. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Look at me workshop this live. Workshopping it live. Nah, the Yi mountain. The Yi mountain. All right, there you go. Yi mountain. Mount Yi. Ye old political party. Ye old no wait. Politico. We can't use political. That's a bad word now. Ye old mountain. All right, the Ye old mountain. There you go. Ye old mountain. All right, I like that. That works. The Ye old mountains. The mountain boys. Probably shouldn't say mountain boys. It's probably gonna get us in trouble too. So you have these are the 5 kingdoms, okay, and they're all trying to become they all want to be the king. They all want to be the king. They all want to be the top one. Only one ring will rule them all. Okay, one lord. All right. Tech Chief says, "Ayo, I'm washing my car. Thanks for the time pass. You're welcome, bro." Sabaka says, "My bad, dude. Didn't mean to disrupt the stream. We're good, bro. No worries." So this is my theory, man. I'm telling you, the Desanters and the Warhammers are gonna fight, right? And I don't mean that in a physical way. I mean that on the cyber webs. Okay, they're gonna be battling in the virtual space. Okay, it's gonna be a battle of the wits, the battle of the words. It's gonna be one of the biggest bombastic things going on. And then right from behind is gonna be the Yi Mountain boys. Okay, the Yi old mountain guys, the kingdoms. Okay, that's the citadel of the Yis, the Yis. Ye Knights, the Ye Knights, the Ye Yemplars, the Yemplars. I'm writing that down. The Yemplars, the Yemplars. Oh man, better than Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones 2024. That's it. It's over. It's already been done. It's written. I'm telling you, man. Let me get a different color pen. Let me get red. All right. So this is what's gonna be. It's gonna be this. It's like it really is like magic. Hey, it's all coming together. I think this is gonna be. I think these guys are gonna be. I'll be honest with you. I think, we might actually be. We might actually be white. We might actually be the. That's probably bad. We probably shouldn't say that. That's gonna get us in trouble. We use red. We don't. We don't want. Or natural. We could be green. We could be green or whatever. We'll use red. Red is a nice color. We'll do red. And then you already know these guys. I mean, they're really. I mean, let's just call them what they are. I mean, they purple, bro. I mean, that's just who they are. Let's just call it what it is. And then you got these boys right here. Then you got the Green Party over here, and I don't mean that in a good way. They're the eco peoples, okay. And then finally Warhammer. All right, I'm gonna give Warhammer his due right here. There we go. We got the whole rainbow. There you go, man. There you go. I gave you them colors, okay. I think that works perfectly. The Desanters, the Frankensteins. Oh, that's their name. That's who they are. That's their name. I'm calling them the Brides of Frankenstein. Oh, we gotta use blue. See, the problem with blue is blue's actually good in Magic. It's actually a good color. It gets people annoyed. We're probably blue, to be honest. As far as like we're like effective. We actually negate a lot of stuff. When I say we, I mean we in a very like ephemeral sense. We, okay. The Brides of Frankenstein. All right. We call them that. There you go. All right. I think that's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Oh, good. Okay. The Brides of Frankenstein. All right. There we go. That's my theory, bros. That is my 100% theory. All right. And I think it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna be all sorts of people. I think these guys. This is gonna be the main battle here. You will see whatever happens here is gonna dictate how the election is gonna go. In the end, as far as like the final battle, right? Because whoever comes out of here, it'll dictate how easy it is or how difficult it is to win. If these guys combine forces, it's going to be all that much more difficult. In my opinion, I don't think it's going to work. I don't think they're going to combine. I think they hate each other so much that there is going to be a major schism here. I think there's going to be a war here. I think there's going to be a major war here, right here, in this spot, right here. It's going to be a lot of fighting, a lot of trauma. A lot of words will be said, and then in the very last minute, a lot of people will walk away. I think that's what's gonna happen. A lot of people here are gonna walk away because already they're already at the precipice of separating. There's a lot of people here separating. I'm out here talking to people all the time. It's not good. People are not happy with Frankenstein. They are upset, especially when he was quiet. Let's call it what it is. He was quiet with BLM. He never talked to them, right? And a lot of people noticed that. He didn't give them what they wanted, and a lot of people noticed that who vote this way. I'm just gonna say that. And a lot of those young people who saw that, they don't forget. They're not coming back. There's gonna be a lot of young people not coming back. A lot of these people, they're going this way. I'm telling you now. I'm just saying. I've been talking to people, and I didn't say. I don't feed anybody anything. I let them say. I'm a listener. Okay, I am not a talker. Y'all know me. This is where I talk. I'm more of a listener. I've always been my entire life. I love to hear what people have to say. I'm very open-minded. I like to hear it and understand where they're coming from and how they got to that point, because then I learn. And knowing is half the battle, right? So how do you connect with people is you listen to them, you empathize with them, you understand where they're coming from, and then you let them lead themselves to a resolution, right? All I can do is feedback as far as what's happening, like what their experiences are. I can just only feedback to them. Hey, okay, so what happened here? What do you think happened about that? Like asking questions, like why do you think that happened? A lot of reasons why a lot of guys learned that, maybe marriage wasn't for them was their buddies were like, why do you think that happened? Why do you think that marriage failed or whatever, right? You don't force somebody into anything. You don't feed them information. You just let them lead themselves. And when you see them lead themselves, you don't stop them. You let them continue until they hit a wall, and then they're looking for any kind of advice. And all you can do is give them your own experience. You just tell them, hey, this is my experience. You figure out what works for you, right? That's how I live my life, And so a lot of people I've hearing in the last year, they're going this way. They especially now these past couple of months. There's one thing people hate is when you tell them what they have to think and what they can and can't say. Young people hate that. They rebel. It's a Streisand effect. That's why the internet is so potent, because they go out there and they can do whatever they want, essentially, right? So anyways, this is probably going to be, we'll see how it goes. You never know. It could be completely different. As far as this is going to be the real struggle here for a while. Who knows? I like how it turned into a circle. That's AI. That is definitely that is definitely the computers completely 100% being biased. Where's my circle here, huh? What's going on? And so I think this right here will probably, when people say that this will probably, see, I knew it. You see that? I made a perfect circle here, and look at what happened. I think what's going to happen here is this might pull some votes out of here, but we'll see. You never know. But I think more people will, I think at the end of the day, this right here is going to be the main draw as far as like what happens in the like ultimately what happens. If this doesn't happen and it becomes him, the media will try to stop it at all costs, and this will fall apart. This will be in shambles. And if they can get it together fast enough with this blitz happening against this, Maybe they can pull it together. I don't know. I've seen stranger things have happened. So maybe that could happen. You never know. Anyways, so there's that. Let's see. Let's go to our final story of ESG, which has to do with Desantis. Okay, so Desantis yank billions. This is a big white pill for me because I absolutely abhor ESG. I think it's absolutely a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. Like I see it all the time. People going into the whole they're going into, I mean, forget about entertainment. Not only just entertainment, for those of you who don't know, ESG, let's just go into basics real quick. ESG is about environmental efforts. It's rewarding companies who go into environmental, equity and inclusion stuff, right? It's all these issues, all these liberal issues that are more of a it's considered woke, right? It's a woke agenda. It's about eco stuff. It combines all these things. It's a hodgepodge, right? So first of all, that's the big mistake right there. Just you creating this kind of investment incentive for companies and corporations to ape into this concept of ignoring the customers, right? Ignoring the customers and focusing on the agenda of this eco stuff, equity, inclusion stuff. Now, again, I'm not against any kind of helping people, charity and all that stuff, like hiring somebody who maybe wouldn't be historically hired or whatever. I'm not against it. I just think that while you are going for it in the investment side of things, you're going to make a huge mistake because corporations only care about what? Just making that money. They only care about money. They don't care about where it comes from. So what ends up happening is these corporations latch onto the government and other types of government entities, which is a very, very messy and political thing. And then they forsake their customers, whichever industry they're in. It doesn't even matter what it is. So you'll have Disney, you'll have Marvel, all these corporations, even Wizards. What's the other one? I forgot what the other one's called. There's a ton of them. I think there's a video game company even doing ESG right now. And I think that came from Obama, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that came from Obama back in 2012. I don't remember what year. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a historian. I think it was 2012, but I could be wrong. It could have been much later. It could have been right before he left. You never know. It could have been the first day he came in. I don't think it was, though, because I would have remembered that. So anyways, DeSantis decides to yank billions in investments from woke BlackRock over ESG investing. By the way, BlackRock is one of the biggest megacorps in the entire world. It is probably number one. Yes. Thank you, Max. I completely forgot. It was Blizzard. Blizzard is all up in that ESG. They went woke, and they get a lot of their money from China. I think they're owned by Tencent now, if I'm not mistaken, which is a big subsidiary from China. Now, again, I'm not a historian. I'm not a political expert. I'm just a normie, just like you. So I could be wrong. Do your own research, okay? Not financial advice, not political advice. I'm just a normie. I'm just going off of my memory, because that was an aside. Florida is yanking $2 billion worth of state assets managed by BlackRock, escalating the GOP standoff with the world's largest moneymaker over its ESG investment policies. The state treasury will freeze about $1.43 billion worth of long-term securities and remove BlackRock as the manager of about $600 million worth of short-term overnight investments, with the goal of giving that business to other money managers by the beginning of 2023. Florida Chief Financial Officer Jimmy Patronis. Patronis? That sounds like a Harry Potter move. Patronis said in a statement Thursday, Republicans who say liberals are using environmental, social, and corporate governance, I think that's what it stands for, ESG, social, environmental, social governance, investing strategies to advance an ideological agenda that would be voted down at the ballot box, have lashed out at, quote, woke corporations and money managers pledging to roll back the $40 trillion ESG investing business. Dang. Oh my God. I think it's great, in my opinion. he says Ron DeSantis is a key figure in the Republican revolt, and BlackRock CEO Larry Fink is a frequent target. Man, I think so this might win him a lot of points with the GOP general public. A lot of people are waking up to the whole woke stuff the last couple of years. It's becoming an impossible thing. You can't really avoid it at this point. So points to the DeSantis. I think it will work out. Again, this is not, by the way, this is if you like DeSantis, that's great. I'm not poo-pooing you. I don't think he's a bad person. Okay, I don't think I'm not trying to this is all about levity, because again, this is a very dark time. I want you to not be black-pilled. I want you to have a fun time. We laugh about it together. At the end of the day, we all love America. We all just trying to make this place a better place. Okay, so that's really that's really where I'm coming from. Okay, I'm not really a you're a dissenter. Oh god dang you. If you're about Warhammer, great. Great. I think right now the Frankenstein people are hurt right now. They're kind of passing away, if you know what I mean. I shouldn't have said passing away. YouTube, I don't mean passing away. They're going for a nap. They're taking a nap right now. They might be back. Maybe. It's kind of a dark time, like I said, in the news. Yeah, you can look it up. A lot of people may have taken something that maybe they shouldn't have, that they're having some regrets. They can't talk about it now because it'll get them demonetized. Oh man. Anyways, I think that's it. We won't go into too much they actually explain ESG, but I won't go into too much into detail about that. You can look at this up yourself. I'll put that in the description as well. Anyways, I think it's going to be an interesting year. Next year, I think we'll see a lot of weird stuff going on. I wonder how that's going to work out. Max Stignistis says, what about the Mickey Mousers? I like that. The Mickey Mousers. Is there someone from Disney is Bob Iger trying to run again? I don't think he's running. I think he stopped. His wife whipped him. I shouldn't have said that. Just joking, scanners. I don't mean that. She didn't whip him. She convinced him not to run. Let's just say that. We'll say that. Anyways, that's it for tonight. If you join me, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you. You have a great weekend. We'll do a show we'll do a video or whatever. There'll be a video next week on Monday. As always, God bless you and have a wonderful weekend.